All right, welcome to the wrap up that you all have been waiting for. Finally got some time with Derek's truck. We finished this one a little while ago. It's been to Dino's twice. It's been to the Grand National Truck Show. I think it's been to a couple Good Guys. It just won an award at the Good Guys Scottsdale. He left it in town so that we could go over it, make sure everything's still good on it, and then bring you the wrap up video that everyone's been requesting. So let's get into it. This is Derek Baumgartner's 57 Chevy. This is the second build that we've done for him. I think his wife Carla drives this more than he does. We'll just call it Derek and Carla's. But with this started life as, actually we'll go back a little bit. I actually started this build for another friend of mine out in Texas. This is a GSI chassis. This is a Premier cab. A lot of the bed is Marquet stuff. This is 100% brand new. So we started this for a buddy of mine, Mike, and halfway through, not even halfway through, about halfway through like putting the truck together stage. So we had engine, transmission, we had the cab, we had the wheels, we had the chassis, but we really hadn't started getting into it much. He decided that he was gonna move and do a different direction in life. Actually, not really in life, but just he wanted to off the project. He had some other stuff to take care of, moving houses, that type of thing. And the new house, he was gonna do some upgrades. So he sold the project. It only took like a day for me to sell the project, which was kind of nice. Derek hit me up and said, hey, what's the deal? We talked about the price, went back and forth a little bit, and Derek picked up the project. Direction stayed mostly the same. Obviously, wheels and tires, chassis and body all stayed there. We did change the color of the build, and that was a big back and forth between Derek, Carla, and myself and Frank, what color we're gonna paint it. But we love what it ended up being. The two-tone on this thing is very aggressive, but it totally works. When I say two-tone, I'm talking about interior to exterior. But let's go over it. So this is, like I said, Premier cab, Marquet bed, 2212s on the rear. These are billet specialties, 20 by 8.5s up front. And for those of you that don't know, if you do a 2212 on the rear of one of these trucks, the entire bed moves around. So this bed, meaning the box of the truck, has all been lifted up. It's higher than it would normally sit. And you can tell that by looking at this wall. The line to the bed, to the line to the bed line on the back of the cab is about flush now. So this has been raised up a few inches. And then we take the fender, then we slam the fender all the way up to the top of this bed rail, and that's how we're able to fit the 2212 under there. So then when we do that, we have to do things like extend the fender back down and then build the step or the running board. We've got to build that splash apron a little bit taller. So all of that body work has been done. We did the metal work, and then the body work was done by Eye Candy Paint Works. Paint work obviously by them as well. Outside the truck, other than those big modifications, is fairly stock. There's no trim on it. There's no emblems on it. There's a B on it. Beat it. Did you get that? Laramie, don't yell at me for that. Let's see, let's go around front. So, billet specialty wheels, like I said. Behind that is a set of Bear brakes, which, like I said, the color combo for this truck changed, so Bear was nice enough to redo the calipers for us. You can tell this is a 57 by the hood spheres, and then the grill's different than like the 55, 56. Bumpers are just a nice smoothie bumper. We've got United Pacific headlights. We've got United Pacific turn signals. We've got United Pacific mirrors. We've got some GSI door handles. And then out back, we have United Pacific taillights as well. Let's go under the hood. So under the hood, we have a little bit different radiator than we normally use. This is made by, hold on, I gotta look, PRC. So they actually do this whole radiator, AC condenser, and core support combo. So even though it's all painted and kind of doesn't look like it, this is aluminum core support, closeout panels, and then they do the radiator and the AC condenser. They sell it as a unit. So it kind of makes our job a little bit easier up here. You can see we had to do some spacing and things like that, but all normal stuff for a build like this. Under the hood is a 525 horsepower. That's how Chevrolet rates it. 376 cubic inch LS3. Exactly the way that it comes from Chevrolet Performance. The only thing we did was we made some coil covers. So the stock coils, the stock coil covers, the stock intake manifold, the stock throttle body, all that stuff is there. Just some paint work, a little bit of sheet metal work. All-American billet pulley setup, All-American billet hood hinges. All the exhaust on this is Cerakoted a burnt bronze, which when we pick up the back, you'll see there's a lot of bronze underneath this truck to kind of go with the interior colors. This one, we're running a 7-inch diaphragm, dual diaphragm booster, and then a Bear Remaster with their prop valve underneath. Not a lot of polish under here, just the pulley setup, the brake master cylinder, and the intake tube that we built. But the nice thing about this is the engine is as stock as we could keep it and still have it look cool. So tuning's really easy, drivability is awesome. Pair this to the 6L80 transmission with the low car sport shifter, so you can actually bang gears if you wanted to, but it's an automatic 6-speed. And this thing's like a perfect recipe for a nice driver. Very tunable, very drivable, nothing crazy. Let's show you in the bed first. So we did something a little bit different inside the bed. On this one, this is the first time doing this, and honestly, we haven't done it again since, and I don't know why, because it's a really cool look. And you can like throw your chairs back here, your cooler back here to show. But this is all like gator step, boat decking type stuff. And basically, Steve did this for us, who does our interiors, and he just patterned this stuff out, shipped it out. They made this for us. It matches the interior really well, but it's just a standard kind of CNC router cut boat deck. So this is what you'd find in a lot of boats. And a couple other guys have done it in our world. We're not the first, but I think it's really cool. But let's open this up and show you what's underneath. So again, LS fab hinges, the Dakota digital actuators that we sell on our website. Just a very well working setup. I mean, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? And if you've watched any of these wrap-up videos or shop update videos, this is going to be repetitive, but AccuAir, we love it, we use it. It's the most common thing we do. Again, it's like the engine. This is just a fail-safe, proven, easily driven, push the button, drive away type of setup. So AccuAir 5-gallon VT tank, valves inside the tank, hence the VT. Viair 425 compressors, quieter than the big ones, fill up the tank just as fast. Don't know why everybody runs big, huge compressors when these things do the job. They're still 200 PSI compressors. And then the AccuAir E-Level ECU right there in the middle, flashing, telling us that it's working. Something a little bit different on this one is we did 2.5-inch exhaust rather than 3-inch. Trying to quiet it down a little bit. Derek's other truck is a big, rowdy 427 big block C10. And like I say, I think Carla drives this one more than he drives it. So wanted to quiet it down a little bit. So we ran 2.5-inch. We have resonators under the cab, and then we ran that back to some boiler mufflers that are back here. And then the cool thing about the exhaust is the exhaust tip. So we routed this exhaust around and then into the middle, and we built like a Lamborghini-ish tailpipe for it. We went back and forth on how we were going to do that, but we ended up just building it out of stainless. CNC cut some stuff on the plasma table and then layered it up, welded it together, wrapped it in stainless, like 16-gauge stainless, and made it look like a cool tip. And then the guys over at Pat Coast Power that powder coat and Cerakote everything for us, Cerakoted it. Depending on the order that these videos come out in, the green patina truck that's the same body style as this but fleet side, the 5859, the powder coat color is very similar. They're both the Highland bronze color. And then again, Frank painted the third member in the drive shaft, the engine, transmission, along with everything else in this truck. Underneath the truck is color match bed liner. Inside the cab, underneath all the upholstery, is color match bed liner. And then you've got this really cool Marquet tailgate. So just a little button right there, opens and closes the tailgate. And it's nice and simple. So get that exhaust tip, would you? We spent a lot of time. We spent a lot of time making that. You want to go to the inside? You want to go to that side or this side? You're going to go to the other side? Yeah. All right, I'll open this door then. We'll show everybody the inside. All right, so coming on in the inside, I can't bend down anymore because I'm old. First thing we have is we have retro belts and almost a good color match. We can close the back by pressing that button. But these are Snowden seats, just as we ordered them, Snowden. So this is a material that he supplies us, and then we match. So mounted the buckets, and we got these mounted pretty low in here just to keep it comfortable. We do have a functional glove box. We have Restomod AC as always, built into the skirt on the bottom. Got a 7-inch double din screen. We have the Restomod. These are their elevate controls, so you can pop them up, turn them, and then push them back in. Of course, Dakota digital gauges. These are the HDX gauges. Nice clean silver face. We have 489 miles on this truck. And a built specialty steering wheel that honks. The cool thing about this truck is we did make, Steve did all the interior, right? So, but he made all these upper pieces. So it kind of modernizes it a little bit more by having all this stuff wrapped up top. We did shave all the holes in the dash. And then, of course, everything outside is sealed from the inside by Precision Replacement products. So door seals, door glass, vent windows, windshield gasket, back glass gasket, everything is Precision. We like to run these fancy GM mirrors. Just kind of a cool look. Very modern mirror with the wraparound glass, way cleaner than the old stuff, and you can see better out of it. But we still keep, you know, sun visors functional. Because you do sit, like, look how low. I mean, I'm a pretty tall guy. Look how low I sit in here. Like, there's some headroom up there. So you gotta have sun visors. Keep the sun out of your face. Right? Right. Door panels are done in the matching material with the matching stitch. And we have some cool billet window cranks and door handles. Well, here we are again. The end of another wrap-up video. So let's make sure that you go to the website and buy shirts, because there actually is a shirt of this on the website. I don't know how many there are left, but you can go to the website and you buy stuff, cups and shirts and hats and whatever else you want. But really, just thanks for watching. We do these for you guys, so appreciate the support. We got a bunch of these wrap-ups coming. I don't know where this one's gonna fall in place. We've done 3 now in the last 2 days, and we have a couple more to do. So if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure that you do subscribe to the channel and click the notifications bell. That way you don't miss any of these wrap-ups and our monthly, bi-monthly shop updates. Other than that, enjoy the B-roll and the rolling shots. See you later.